Hey guys, what's up? Sir11 here with some news. This news is very important to me and it may not be a big deal to you, but I think it's pretty crazy. Nick Cannon is quitting America's Got Talent. So I want to start this story off at the beginning so you understand the whole situation and everything that's going on. Nick Cannon was doing a comedy show and he said, this is a direct quote, "I honestly believe once I started doing America's Got Talent, they took away my N-word card. They did. Because then, like, these type of people started showing up to my shows. I can't do the real N-word stuff no more because then they'll put me on TMZ." He also said that NBC stands for N-word better come on. To me, these statements aren't that crazy. I think the crazy part about it is that he mentioned his employer by name and then talked about them like this. It's stupid. It really is stupid. I'm sure some people are triggered by his statements, but jokes like this are made on his comedy show, Wildin' Out. It's spelled Wilding Out, but I'm pretty sure they say Wildin' Out. So they make jokes like this on Wildin' Out all the time. Not by Nick Cannon himself, but these jokes are made by his friends. And they make jokes about how he acts differently on the show. These jokes have probably been on Wildin' Out more than once, but if Nick Cannon makes a joke about it, it's bad. Well, that actually makes sense, and Nick Cannon pretty much backs this up in the quote that I just read for you guys. He talks about how he started getting more supporters at his comedy shows because of AGT, and that means that he's pretty much directly related to NBC's AGT and representing their company at this point because people are like, hey, Nick Cannon's cool, I like this person, let me go support his comedy show or something like that. And I can kind of see where the problem started. And of course, he can't make jokes like that. You're literally talking about your employer in a negative way. Don't get me wrong, Nick Cannon is a cool person, but he's completely different on Wildin' Out. And personally, I like the way that he behaves on AGT more. That's just my opinion. And he was on the Howard Stern show. This was after the comedy show and everything. And this is where he talked about what he said in the comedy special. And Nick jokingly said that he could sue AGT if he was fired for what he said. But then, I believe this is on the following Monday, he released a statement talking about everything that happened. And this is the quote. "I was punished for a joke. My soul won't allow me to be in business with corporations that attempt to frown on freedom of speech, censor artists, and question cultural choices. Not to get too detailed, but this isn't the first time executives have attempted to put me in my place for so-called unruly actions. I will not stand for it. My moral principles will easily walk away from the millions of dollars that hang over my head." I won't read everything he said to you, but he pretty much turned this into a race issue. I don't think it's a race issue. If this was a race issue, it started with Nick Cannon himself. He's uncomfortable with how he has to behave on AGT and how he has to behave within his own work, such as Wildin' Out and of course his comedy shows. It's not even a race issue. It's a behavioral and personality issue. It's a little dumb. I don't know what they said to him in the past or what they said to him now to where he felt more comfortable with quitting the show, but I really like AGT and it won't be the same without him. There were people talking about how Ryan Seacrest will be a good replacement for Nick Cannon, and with American Idol gone and Nick Cannon out of the show, I think that would be an awesome idea. Plus having Simon and Ryan, united again, I think that would make for some fun banter. So, who do you think was right in this situation, Nick Cannon or NBC? Should Nick Cannon have quit the show, or should he have tried to work things out with NBC? And also, what do you think NBC said to him in the past to, just push him to quitting the show? Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Sir11. See you next time, and peace out.